the next thing that we could potentially do is a war against one of these neighbours in order to just enslave some people. Try and build up our population that way, because we do need to start working on improving our productivity. And also, now that we can't migrate, moving slaves around is going to have to be the way we expand. Because moving slaves costs 5, moving a regular person costs 20. And yes, putting granaries everywhere would definitely help too. Do that. A feud! 2 of our tribesmen have come forward today to ask for help settling ownership of a gold necklace they have found. Vakromar Eidgid believes it belongs to him as he was the one to find it, while Hilodik Geroldus says it belongs to him as it was discovered on his land. Sorry Eidgid, you're not a clan chief. You also suck. And you're old. Or I could take it for myself and annoy them both. Nah, we're going to say it belongs to you. Although you're already on maximum loyalty and I don't really want to give you more money. Screw you both. It's mine. Any chance I can get permanent access to the Amber Coast? I mean, we could certainly attack it. The problem is, the issues I've had maintaining loyalty here is going to be the same throughout all of this. I mean, as we increase civilization levels, that does increase the citizen and freeman happiness. So actually, one of the things we could do is change our governor policies to civilization effort up there in the north. There's no barbarian chances here. And getting those extra citizens could be pretty useful. A budding friendship. Rando Sigramundus and Argoblast Merobodes have spent several weeks in deep debate on a number of issues they have strong feelings on. Member of the Merobodes, but he's not actually a ruler. He is, however, one of the most skilled people in my realm. An 8, 10, 11, 7. Yes, I would like to be a friend with one of the most skilled people in the realm. Where exactly is the Amber, and what does Amber do again? Local tax. So this area is going to be very, very... In fact, this whole province. That's 4 Amber in one province. Yikes. Who are you allied to? So Gothonia is allied to little blue guy, purple guy miles away, and then big blue revolt. I'm going to wait until my aggressive expansions right down, and I also want to have more manpower in the bank before we do this. But that is tempting. Certainly tempting. Does civilization also increase supply level? Yes, it does. So yes, having more civilization is going to be important. What do you get with Amber? Tax income. Where's the music gone? Kind of weird there not being any music. It's off-putting. Still nothing. Let me just restart. It's just so silent with this wind blowing in the distance. Oh, and now it doesn't want to start. Fantastic! With that much amber, we could start Jurassic Park. Touché. Come on. Alright, I'm going to need to shut down Steam because Steam is not working. Let's try that again, shall we? Hot code, indeed. We could also invest in some of the laws that give civ level. You're not wrong. I'm a little off put by the fact that our civilization level caps at 25, but as we get more civ level, our citizens get cheaper and happier. And we do need to transition our government from tribal focus to classic. I wonder if that's because it looks way too easy compared to their games in general. I wouldn't say it's easy. Bearing in mind that I am playing as a migratory horde in an area where migratory hordes don't seem to be migrating. Because when I first tested with Frisia, and I didn't go super migration, super growth, it was a lot harder. I mean, I was reduced to a one province minor with a single populace in my one province minor, and that's how I discovered the migration mechanics. Because I was basically forced to run for my life. I just upped and left, moved away. And every time that I moved, I gained extra population from every province I passed through. But it was expensive. It's very expensive to do that. And the game is actually loading here in the background, by the way. I don't know why it's not showing up for you. Oh, and you'll get to see the really, really nice loading screens when I actually get to load the save. I gotta say, the loading screens in this game are some of the nicest yet. Like, they've already got a pretty high bar. Although right now my loading screen is simply a loading wheel of blue death. Oh, there we go. Boom. Single. Load. Yeah, there's the music. Okay, we got sound. Much better. See, how cool is that? That is a cool loading screen. Which incidentally is also the background for the thumbnail for the Langobard series. But I had to make it super dim, otherwise you couldn't see the logo. What have you missed? Your internet's been out for 2 hours. Gameplay. You missed us becoming a settled tribe. That's like the biggest change. Okay. Yeah, much better now we have music going. Alright, so a couple of these surrounding cities have 5 or even 6 population in them already. Imeprator has quite a few. Arbitrary demands. Malgarund Dagarius, our arbitrator, has sent us a demand for more funding to do his job properly. We can send him 300 ducats, and we get a little bit of happiness and convert pop cost. Or we go... No! Are you crazy? I'm gonna go with the no. Are you crazy? In fact, I kind of like the idea of taking the civilization effort for more of our realm. So the places that are still assimilating, I don't think I'm going to bother, but for all the ones which are not, like these, we're going to go civilization effort. Are you really not assimilating? Alright. Can't afford the points. I forget it costs oratory to change policies. Okoma Geraldus has also died. So who's in charge now? Hidlo Lake. 5'8". He's amazing at civics, because of course he is. And he is actually the next heir. Good. How old are we? 50. And what's your popularity? Not amazing, so let's hold some games to increase our personal popularity. This is using our own wealth, it's not using the national... No, it's using both. Half of us, half of theirs. And we have barbarians once more. So let's send forth the military to go and deal with them. How many forts do we have? Like, 4? 4 that we've built. We did inherit a couple up here. I think we've got another 3. Pannonia has no governor. Pannonia needs a governor. And Zenisi would be a great governor. Zenisi might be such a good governor that we actually want him up here. Yes, we do. So this is going to be Zenisi. And then Pannonia can get Marcolis. Oh, he also had the unrest reduction, but he's just a lower level. Yeah, that's fine. How come sometimes you can't change governors? That's when I had no people to change. At one point, I had completely run out of eligible family members to fill up the roles of government. Oh, right. I'm not actually paying my armies right now. Yes, I am. Why are you saying you would lose that? You outnumber them 3-1. They must have really good technology. We're going to see if this is true. I have my doubts. So they're actually suffering quite a lot of attrition. Yeah, we have the better morale. 2 for my 2.8. How is this a decisive defeat? I'm crushing them. You lied to me. Unclear which side will win. I think it's pretty clear whose side... Oh, it's because I have a level 1 commander and they have a level 8. Yeah, their commander is quite a lot better, but we hugely outnumber them. And there we go, victory is ours. Huzzah. Now, are there any places where you can safely withdraw to? No, not really. Where's Tundum? There it is. Supply level 16, it'll do. 1 slave to Kungengria. Kungria. Where is that? Oh, miles away. Oh, it's where we actually defeated the barbarians. I see, said the blind man as he picked up his hammer and saw. Hey, hyperventilator. So, this policy, is that actually turning people into slaves? Yeah, it's either freemen or slaves, okay. I thought for a moment it might be freemen or citizens, but it's not. So we will still need to promote people to that. The other thing then, I think I will take a look at, just to see how much it costs, is to get the civilization law. Coin minting initiative would basically make our tribesmen rather useless. Oh wow, commerce is completely caught up. Yeah, our tax base is going to be going down, down, down until we fill the void with some slaves. And we haven't got a very slave-based economy at all. We're still tribesman-based. Where else was civilization? I do remember there being one more. It's these two. The band sacrifices we've already taken. Yeah, the coin minting is going to be the main one. Basically going all out, but that is going to be suffering a pretty big deficit for a while. Shame of a governor. In the midst of the fallow season, August Dagaretius, one of the most esteemed governors, has committed a bit of a boo-boo. Well, I'm not firing him. Oh, let's get a free granary. Sure. Seems fine to me. So when do you reckon this is going to hit? July 5:30, so 3 years from now. And we could probably do with standardized measures for the extra commerce income now. Not something I've really focused on, but would now be useful. And in fact, there we go. Commerce has overtaken taxes, even though we have a, what, 25% reduction to commerce income? 20%. It was 25%. So we probably want to change our law and our economic policy. Although I do really like having the province import routes. No, we're going to stick with free trade. I think free trade's still in our favour. Because we're a very wide country, so we can do a lot of internal trade. Now, did that give you slaves or something? Was that killing the barbarian? Yes. If you destroy a barbarian, you do get slaves from it. Yeah, our supply limits are now going up quite a lot. You can really see the difference of the Langobard territories compared to, like, everything else in this area. Although some of the northern territories are pretty good. We're catching up. We're like 50 years behind our brethren to the north, I think. Maybe a bit more, maybe 100. But we should start to catch up pretty quickly. Also, how much does it actually cost to upgrade a freeman? 15. Because we are still a tribe, so that is going to be more expensive. And also, we are horrifically corrupt. I'd forgotten about that. Which is increasing the cost of everything. Major conversion efforts going on there. That's all done by the local commanders. Local autonomy, no, that should be civilization effort. So should this. Are we really converting here still? I have my doubts, because we've been converting here for a long time. Yeah, we're not. How much does it cost? 59. Okie dokie. We'll wait. The ever-changing council, Nebogast Aegid, has made a lot of friends in court these few months and proven how much of a boon it could be to our rule. No, we are not doing open... No, just no. So this is going to make you disloyal. But we have a huge army compared to you, so I'm not that concerned. Because we have our 33,000 revenue, 28,000 from him because he's still loyal, plus our standing army of another 15, 20,000. Fine, now I can do it. And civilization effort, remember, increases the civilization level of all of my provinces, and it also changes tribesmen. Sigigais Malaricus, the man in charge of justice of our great nation, has ordered the imprisonment of Acogast Dagarius due to his extreme debt. The governor of Bohemia. So did we actually... Ah, yes, we did lose someone. Dagaricus. Hell no. Ooh, research from Ingot Geraldus. And local slave happiness. Oh, too bad I can't make him the governor of my capital. He'd be pretty good at it. Hey, we have another Sigmund.